Please welcome Mr. Grant Peterson.
Friends, Starkvillans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Howdy. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, this is a pre-recorded video, my bad. I wish you could all be here and we could hug and congratulate each other for a proper final send-off, but just getting to talk to y'all is nice at this point. First of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to the administrators and school district for putting this together. While nothing is going to be able to substitute for graduation at the hump, the staff have really shown their dedication to the students. I'd like to thank Zaxby's, just because, my senior interns at Summer Scholars last year, and any SoundCloud rappers in the audience. Also, thank you to all the kids who went to MSMS. Without their noble sacrifice, I highly doubt I'd be salutatorian. I was gonna do a cough, Guige and Vade joke, but I think coughing jokes are kinda in poor taste right now. Just to get back into the swing of things, I thought I'd start with something familiar to all Starkville High students, the morning announcements. Now, my favorite part of Mr. McDonald's morning announcements is the ACT word of the day, because you can tell you're ready for the ACT when you notice Mr. McDonald pronouncing the words wrong. Well, the ACT word of today is goodbye. And J.D. Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye, which some of us actually read for AP Lit, Holden Caulfield says, "I don't care if it's a sad goodbye or a bad goodbye, but when I leave a place, I like to know I'm leaving it. If you don't, you feel even worse." Well, if you're like me, you were feeling incredibly stressed right before spring break and counted down the minutes till that final bell would ring. But that was a time when senioritis was the most dangerous disease out there. Now, I'd wade through the rapids of Malfunction Junction 20 times just to play another game of ping pong in the South Wing before first block, or rush to the cafeteria to get to the microwaves first, or help Marlon move 20 stacks of paper to the copy room. My brain has even been tricked into thinking fondly of the time one of you ate a worm in US history. But while we'd like to have these moments back, or at least get to say a final goodbye, we are now forever the class with an asterisk next to its name. An asterisk that renders new prom dresses pointless. An asterisk that represents canceled choir concerts and missed tennis tournaments. An asterisk that hangs looming like a black cloud over everything now. This asterisk makes us stick out as much as Coach Ada that one time he shaved his beard. We are the class who didn't get to have a senior prom. We are the class who graduated over video. However, while the conditions may seem disheartening, I know that we will be remembered for not only the circumstances of our last few months of high school, but also our patience, our bravery, and our ability to work around obstacles and persevere. The asterisk we wear is not a bad tattoo. It is a reminder to be grateful for the tremendous things we accomplished in our 15/16ths of a normal high school career. From our back-to-back state champion men's basketball team, to the seniors in choir, 11 of whom were selected for All-State this year. From our award-winning robotics team to our senior thespians, 9 of whom won Superior at Mississippi ThesCon or placed at MTA. We are champions of paper hole punch wars. We are past Ward Stewart Idol winners. We are athletes, scholars, thespians, singers, debaters, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, future farmers, artists, writers, and much, much more. We are more well-known than most any class in recent history. I mean, we're 2020, which is just plain cool from the get-go. But also, what other class gets the clout we do? An Instagram post for each senior? We've probably gotten more celebrity shout-outs than any class in history. But this all brings me to a question. Now that you have all the shine, what will you do? We should be immensely proud of what we've accomplished, but that doesn't mean we're done here. As Mr. Petrani said on a recent Microsoft Teams call, we need to have inertia of the mind. John Mayer once sang, "It's hard to beat the system when we're standing at a distance, so we keep waiting on the world to change." While we may have to stand at a distance for now, as soon as we are unleashed, we won't simply sit idle and wait for the world to change. We will go out and be world changers, earth movers, do-gooders. I believe that above the recognition for what we've lost in our past few months, our class should be known for our heart. At SHS, I've learned that good comes at all levels. I've witnessed the smallest acts of kindness, like students and teachers helping me chase a bird out the window after it got stuck inside. I've witnessed with my own 2 eyes SIG terms sent at the last moment to help a friend in need. I've seen the compassion students have used making cards for those who have lost loved ones. I've been involved in plays that have moved audiences and changed perspectives. I've seen the way Jeremiah, Danny, and Marlon are treated with love and dignity at SHS. Nearly all clubs at Starkville High do community service, which I believe is something to be extremely proud of. Of course, our students have learned by example. Getting up in front of a class of students who talk back, put staples in their clothes, eat hot chip and lie is one of the bravest jobs out there. I have no doubt how passionate teachers here are about teaching. Teachers, along with healthcare workers and essential workers, are examples of good we see every day. The past 9 weeks, Mr. Pacharni has called us on Microsoft Teams every morning at 10:30 to review calculus. I remember freshman year, Mr. Jones let some of us ride in crayon to comfort the transition from middle school to high school. I recall Miss Buss threatening to send me to quad when I needed discipline. With the lessons we've learned at SHS, I'm so excited to see what each of you become and see how you make change in the world. It's cheesy, but April showers do bring May flowers. I hope these flowers bloom for the rest of your lives. For the class with an asterisk next to its name, it's a great evening in the Jacket Nation. Congratulations and keep moving forward.